Hello, welcome to my house and welcome to my channel. I'm Laura Cepeda and today I'm going to show you the second part of this beautiful coat. Remember that in the last video I shared the first part, so welcome. In case you missed the first part, here I will share the link in the description box below. This video I will show you how we are going to reduce to make the neck and the sleeves. And remember that before we start, it's important that you subscribe and that we will use the same material list that I gave you in the first video, okay? But well, I hope that you enjoyed it and let's start. Remember that we were here, okay? We made 3 rows of waist and then the row of shells. So these 4 rows, we are going to repeat it, and I told you that we have to arrive here and then I will show you how we will reduce. Remember to make the neck. So these were your homework, and also to have both pieces exactly the same. So now that you have the 2 fronts and the back ready and you arrive to this step, well, welcome and let's start. Not so fast. I will make a review in case you miss it. So here I'm about to start the 4th row, okay? I already made the first row with the shell, then I made 3 rows more of waves, and then I'm about to repeat the row where I made the shell. So remember that I told you that we are going to alternate the shells. So for example, here between shells we have these waves. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 waves, right? So we have to count 3, and right here is where we have to make the wave. So like this is how we are going to alternate the shells, remember. So here we are making a review. I will put a marker, and remember that I gave you homework, so you are supposed to have done this. And for example, in coming rows it's perfect because then you will know that here you are going to make a shell again, okay, because you are going to alternate, so you are going to follow the drawing. And like this is how we are going to alternate, and remember that we are going to repeat these 4 rows that are one series, okay, and we are going to repeat this series until we arrive where we are going to reduce to make the neck. Okay, so these were your homework. This is a review and this is a summary of what you have done in this part, okay, and then you can continue. Then remember that we are going to have a second front like this one, and once you have the second front and the back ready, then you are ready to continue. So let's start now with the new steps, but I wanted to make like a review in case you were a bit confused. Well, you can see here how I alternate. Well, look, here I finished. These are the series that I need, and remember I made 4 series, 1, 2, 3, and 4, okay, and I made the same in the other side too, 4. So we were here, right? Remember that we have to reduce the neck, but be careful where we have these 3 double crochet for the edge, okay? So once you are sure, then we will start to reduce. And while I reduce, I will continue with the stitch, okay? I will make 1 and 2 series more. Well, to reduce, it's very simple, okay? Remember that before we used to make 5 chains to go up and to start, right? But here, like we are going to reduce, we are going to slip 1. So here we have 1, 2, and 3. So now that we are here, we will go up with 5 chains. Then we are going to make a single crochet over the shell, and like this is how we are going to reduce. And we are only going to reduce in this side, okay? So we are going to go and come back and see you here. Well, here I finished the row, and now I'm about to reduce again. If you want, you can put a marker so you can have it as a reference and you don't confuse, okay? So I will put a marker that will indicate that here is where I'm going to reduce. So now, for example, we are here again. Remember that we are going to keep this part straight, and here is where we are going to reduce, and we will have this leaning side, okay? So here we are going to make a single crochet, and again we are going to slip 1 to reduce. So we are going to slip until the middle, so 1, 2, I'm sorry, 2 and 3. And here is where I'm going to start again. You see how you lean? So far we have 3 rows, and this is how we are going to reduce. I will count how many rows I have. I have 1, so here is where I started, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Sorry, and 11. Okay, so I will make 11 rows reducing and see you here. Okay, remember that also we are going to alternate the shells, so be careful in that and put attention where you put the marker. We finished to make the 11 rows, and remember that you must have the same number in the other side. Now we are going to make 4 rows with this stitch, and also we are going to reduce. I will tell you how, and at the end we are going to make some rows of waves to have the same long in both sizes, okay, in the front and also in the back. So I will tell you how many rows I will make, don't worry. But for now we are going to make the row of only double crochet. As you could see, I make 3 double crochet in each wave. And here on the edge I started with 1. So we are going to make the row like this. We will go up with 3 chains and we will make 3 double crochet in each wave, okay, like this the whole row. And we also, it's important that you have the same number of double crochet and the same number of waves in both pieces, okay? If not, well, don't worry, you can fix it and you can skip some spaces to have the same number, okay? But it's important that you check before you continue with the next row. Well, I have 33 double crochet in this part and 33 in this second front. So now I will go up with 3 chains. We will skip 2, and in the third we are going to make 3 double crochet, all of them in the same space, and 3, you see? Then 2 chains, and we are going to skip 2, and in the third again 3 double crochet in the same space. So we must have the same number of segments each side, okay? So please count them and have the same. Well, I count and I have 10 segments, okay? Now turn around and we will go up with 3 chains, and now we are going to make over each double crochet. So over each double crochet we are going to make 1 double crochet, but we are going to leave the last loop in half, okay? So here we have 2 and 3. At the end we are going to bring them through together, and we are going to make 1 chain to close. Again 2 chains, and we will repeat the same over the next coming double crochet, okay? We will leave the last loops in hold, and we are going to close making 1 chain, and we are going to make 2 chains then, and like this the whole row. Well, at the end of the row, go up with 3 chains, and now we are going to continue with the row of only double crochet. So here where we make this leaf, we are going to make 1 double crochet, and then in the next space here I'm going to make 1, then here inside a second double crochet right in the middle, and then next to it a third double crochet. Again here 1. So in the space we are going to make 3, and over the leaf we are going to make 1, like this the whole row. Well, after this row of double crochet, now we are going to make the waves. We will go up with 5 chains, 4 and 5, and then 1, 2, 3, and in the fourth a single crochet. Again 5 chains, sorry, and then we will count 1, 2, 3, and in the fourth a single crochet, like this the whole row. And well, here for example I have 9 waves, okay? So I must have the same number in this second from 2. At the end we are going to make 1 row more like this one, so we must have 2 at the end. Well, here I finished to make the 2 rows of waves, and now with the third row I will join. So as you could see here we have the wrong side, and this is the right side. So it is important that we face the pieces correct. Okay, so this is the right, and these both parts that match are facing to the wrong side, right? And the ones that goes to the outside are facing to the right side. So we are going to perfectly match the waves. We are going to put some markers to see where we are going to start, and then we will join with the making the waves. Okay, so we can blend the stitch. Sorry, we can blend the joint, right? So we are going to join 9 waves with 9 waves, so until here. So it's important that you have your markers. In case that you don't have markers, well, you can use a piece of thread in a different color so you can point it out. So here with the markers, I'm going to select the sections that I will join, and it's very easy. You will see we are going to make a kind of zigzag. We are going to join here, then here, then here, here, and here. Okay, like this we are going to continue. While we make this stitch, we are going to join. Okay, so you will see how easy it is. We are going to make 3 chains. So remember that basically we are going to follow the drawing and we are going to make a kind of zigzag. Okay, I'm going to turn around so it will be easier. We will go up with 3 chains, and we will take first 1 wave from one side, and then 3 chains and 1 wave from the other side. We have to keep with the order, and we have to make the zigzag like this. Okay, so as you could see, it's very easy. We are going to insert the hook right in the middle. So again, 3 chains, and like this is how we are going to join the other wave, and sorry, the other side too. Okay, the second front, and this is how it looks, you see. Later we will hide all these threads that we have here. So as I told you, we are going to join the same the other shoulder, and then we will continue with the sides of the coat. So for now, let's finish to join this. Well, here I finished to join the shoulders. This is how it looks. I follow the same instructions in both sides, and I count the same number. Now we are going to use the embroidery needle to join and to sew the sides. Okay, we are going to calculate how many space we want to leave in case we want to put sleeves. Okay, if not, you can leave it as a vest. Okay, it's up to you, but in this case I want to give you the option to make the sleeves. So we are going to calculate. For now, let's sew. Well, I already try on, and here where is the marker, I decided that I want to start to make the sleeve. Okay, this will be the armhole, and remember I sew loose so the stitch and the coat won't lose the shape. So please take that into account. Just relax, and here I will pin it off, and this is the armhole, and here's where I will make the sleeve. I will measure it so you can have an idea and as a reference. So it's 22 centimeters. Okay, so remember that before you sew and everything, you have to try on. And for example, if you try on and you see that the armhole is too big, well, just sew more and then reduce. But well, here I will make a knot using the same thread, and I will make the same in the other side too, remember. Okay, so we will sew the same distance and we will leave the same space for the armhole. I will show you how we are going to make it. Well, so here we will go up right here in the corner. We will make 3 chains. So we will make, just let me fix it. We will go up with 3 chains, and then here we are going to make a double crochet. Then 2 chains, and here again in this hole we are going to make 2 double crochet, and like this in all the spaces, making 2 chains between them. And like this we are going to continue the whole row. Okay, making in each space 2 double crochet and then 2 chains, and like this all around. Okay, we will call these 2 double crochet segments. Okay, At the end I will count and I will tell you how many I made. So this will be segments, okay? One segment, two segment, three segments, and like this. Well, here I already count and I finished the row, and I count them and I made 22 segments. So here where I had this irregular, row, here I just calculate the spaces, and for example I skip this space and I made the segments here. So at the end I count and I have 22, okay? Well, and more or less every two rows we are going to reduce. So here I'm going to slip 1 and 2 to start here in the first space. We will go up with 3 chains, and then just let me take my bracelet because I can't continue. Okay, so here we are going to make a second double crochet, then 1, 2 chains, here again 2 double crochet, and then 2 chains. Well, unlike this, we are going to continue. I will show you how we are going to reduce. I will make 4 rows like this one, and I will show you how we are going to reduce. Well, I know I told you every 2 rows we are going to reduce, but I did get ahead a little bit. Here I have 3 rows. So for example, I think I'm going to continue making more rows, and around in the 5th or 6th row, like this is how I'm going to reduce. I will just skip this space and I will slip 1 and I will join and finish the row. But as you could see, here the space is too big, so I'm going to make here just 1 double crochet, and then I will make the rows and slip 1. Then in the coming rows you will make the 2 double crochet, and then you will skip until here you will continue, okay? So please don't make 2 double crochet between this space, okay? This is invisible. And well, it's very important that you try on and you see if you need to reduce or no, okay? Because maybe you don't need to reduce and you are reducing. So please try on and you will decide if every 2 rows or every 5 rows until you get the length of the sleeve that you want, okay? But it's important that you take notes and that you remember where you exactly reduce, because you are going to make the exact thing in the other side too, okay, for the other sleeve. So for now you have homework, finish both sleeves, and I will show you the last row for the edge. Well, I finished both sleeves, and I don't know if you could tell, but here I reduce here too, and then I reduce here. So I reduce each 3 rows until here I finish with 18 segments. And well, this sleeves comes from the shoulder to the elbow, okay? And remember, we started with 22 segments and we finished with 18 segments. Well, if you want, you can continue and make the sleeve longer, okay? You will decide. Here at the end I made this simple stitch, and I love this stitch, very simple. I made 3 chains and then 2 double crochet, all of them in the same space, and then in the next space I made single crochet. Well, and please count them, and you must have the same number in the other sleeve too, and also the same rows. You must reduce also in the same places and everything. Once we have the sleeves ready, we are going to continue with the last and final touch. Well, then all around this coat, this cardigan, this jersey, this jacket, I don't know how to call it, we are going to make a single crochet row. It's very important that we don't skip too much spaces, okay, because then the shape will distort. So I think I will make 1 row, I'm actually 2 rows of single crochet, and well, then after these 2 rows I will make an extra row just to give it a final touch and to make a beautiful edge. But we are going to imagine that we already finished to make these 2 single crochet rows, because I want to show you, because guess what, I have to go, so I will give you the steps so you can continue. So imagine we finished to make the 2 rows, and I almost forgot something. Well, here in the back, in the part where is the neck, you are going to tell that it's too wide. So we are going to reduce. Here I make 2 single crochet and then 2 single crochet in each space to reduce a little bit. So please try on. Maybe you don't need to reduce or no, so it will depend, but if in case you will reduce. But well, you will see, okay? But please try on. For now, let's finish the 2 rows of single crochet and then I will show you the last edge. I guess I will finish the 2 rows before I go so I can teach you how it is. Okay, let's continue. Probably at this point you should be thinking that this is a stitch. Yes, this is a stitch. It's very simple. So I made 3 single crochet, and in the 4th I made the picot, so 2 chains, and then we will come back where we started, and here we will lean the hook like this and we are going to slip one, you see, and this will be the last stitch for the edge. I wanted to keep it simple and beautiful, so 3 single crochet, and then in the 4th we are going to make the picot, and like this we are going to continue all around, and this is how we are going to finish. But like I'm following the design that my mom made, so this is a stitch that she made. So I wanted to keep it and continue with her instructions. So we are going to hide all the threads and we are going to iron, okay? Well, I hope that you have enjoyed making the second part with me. It's so beautiful. Remember that you have to use a protection under and you have to iron very soft and very gently this beautiful coat, this beautiful jacket. But well, thank you so much. I hope that you love it. Please, if you make it, take a picture and tag me. I would love to see you wearing this piece. My mom will be really happy that you like one of her designs. So I want to thank her to teach me and to share this idea and to let me share it with you. But well, please don't forget to subscribe. Here you can click the red button below. It's completely free and it will mean a lot to me. Thank you, and also please follow me in all my social media. See you soon. Please take care and don't forget to leave me a comment too, and if you like it, well, share this video. And also follow me in my TikTok. I'm new there. But well, thank you. Bye.